Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to show you a little video of how I put this together. It's not really a tutorial because I do like to work as I go. I don't plan ahead of time, but just so you get an idea of how I put this together, I have filmed the whole thing, and I made this as a little secret Santa present for someone. And they're not watching my YouTube videos, so they won't know. So many subbies have been asking me to do videos on how I put together toys, so there you go. This is going to be one of those. And I really like this toy. It's my first proper toy, and I put a lot of love and a lot of charms into it. I built it with mostly accessories from the Flower Fairy. Almost everything here are accessories that you can purchase from the Flower Fairy, except the bracelets. And the straws. The straws are not from the Flower Fairy, but other than that, everything is from the Flower Fairy. The ceilings and the charms and the normal chain and everything else in between too. So this toy has a lot going on. It's not exactly as special as the ones you would purchase from the Flower Fairy, but considering it's homemade, I'm pretty happy with the result. So I added a lot of charms on top and some mugs and these little balls right here, and it is actually a pulley toy, so you can remove the chain, or no, you can't remove the chain, you can pull on it and it's not going to actually get removed from the toy, because when you pull on it, eventually it stops because of the other bracelet. And then we have some more chain over here with charms, with super adorable charms from the Flower Fairy shop, and a mug as well, and the frog. And on the other side we have even more charms from the Flower Fairy that I've attached, and another mug, and again a spiky ball like this one. Here we have some more charms in different colors, and a frog, and a ball with feathers. So what I especially like about this, even though I made it myself, so I was planning to do it this way, but I wanted this to be removable, because some people would prefer not to leave this inside their cage unsupervised. I would be one of those people. I like it when they play with feathers, but I would prefer it if they didn't play with them unsupervised, especially not with the colored ones. That's why I made this removable. And then also you can remove the straws from this big toy, and you can attach only the chain instead if you wanted to. And then I also have this container right here if you wanted to add a couple more treats to their toy, and then you can close it, but not all the way through because it's going to be very difficult to open. And I think it's super adorable. I think that the Shuggies will love it, and I think you should try it out. If you want to purchase from the Flower Fairy, you can either purchase pre-made toys, and I have a whole video on that, or you can purchase accessories. I have a video on that too, so if you haven't checked those out, please do, because they're super long and super interesting. And have a look at her albums, pick out the items that you want to purchase, and then send her a private message listing out everything you want to order, and then she is going to reply back and tell you how much shipping will cost to your country. Let's just move on with the next part of the video, because this is going to be very long. I'm sorry that this looks a bit unorganized, because I just really wanted to film a quick tutorial or how I did it video for you guys, because I know you want to see this kind of video, but I tend to not plan this ahead of time, so I just take a bunch of stuff out and use whatever I like best in that moment. But for this toy, I am using, first of all, pencil sharpener for the straws, a nail file for filing down the chain, the sharp edges, scissors, and also a nail clipper for clipping down the sharp edges of the chain. I have here items that I might or might not use. I have this ball with the holes inside. This one I am going to use. 2 heart bracelets, some chain in different colors and different lengths, and I have some white over here too. Then I have charms more charms. These are actually mugs. And more charms, butterflies. I took out the sample pack, or this value pack, because I want to take out the red and green charms from there as well. I have some balls, some mushrooms, more charms, this frog because it's red. Then I have mini zip ties and teeny tiny zip ties, sea links, link locks. Oh, I also have this little bracelet. And am I missing? Oh yeah, the bowl. I missed the bowl with the feather. I just got another order in from the Flower Fairy, and I purchased some more items, and so I have some more chain over here if I want to use it later on. I also got some mini links in different colors because I had way too many charms and not enough mini links, because apparently I use them like crazy because they're so adorable. So I got that, and some more mini zip ties and the teeny tiny zip ties that I have over here. So now I'm good to go. Oh, and of course I have straws for the toy. I would like to prepare my chain. I'm going to take some green chain, I believe, put the rest aside, and I'm going to nip off the sharp barbs when I find them. You can also use a nail file for this purpose, or if the nail file is taking too long, you can use the nail clippers, and if the nail clippers aren't working as you would want them to work, then use the nail file. Whatever you use, make sure it's disinfected or new. You don't want to use this on their toys. They play with them, they chew on them. You don't want it to have any bacteria from under your nails. So please don't do that. I finished deburring my chain, and now I'm going to continue with the rest. So I have my bowl and I want to put a zip tie through it. So let's see if this is going to be easy. No, it's not. Was expecting that. So what I am going to do is, let's see, can I do it this way? For the zip tie, I'm just going to use, there we go, some Rex lace to insert it in one of the holes. And I can see inside, but you won't on camera. So it opened on the inside. Now I'm going to insert my zip tie through that hole, hopefully. And when I pull on it, I'm going to be able to pull out the zip tie from the other side. Yay, it worked! Awesome. So it took a bit of effort and pulling, but it worked. So now I have my zip tie over here, and I'm going to close this off, nipping off the end with nail clippers. And now I can attach a mini link to this, and there we go. If you haven't seen my other video, I'm just going to show you now how I do my straws. So you take your pencil sharpener and you take your straw, insert the straw inside and twist. And you keep it pressed down like this while twisting. And just do this until you have reached the end. So I'm going to repeat this 10 times. I could even add a green straw to this, because that would look nice, wouldn't it? So let's just do that too. There we go. And now I'm going to use a red zip tie, and how I'm going to do this is I'm going to attach a mini link to it because I want it to be removable. So let's do that, trying to find the middle as much as possible. And actually I think I'm going to add a second mini link because I want to be able to attach something from the down part of it also, so from under it. And when we close this off, let me just pull on this real tight. This is difficult with tiny zip ties. Okay, there we go. Good. I'm going to remove the excess end. It's not sharp, so it's perfect. And so we have this right here. Now, I am going to start attaching stuff to the bowl. Okay, so because it has a hole in here, I'm just going to turn it like this and insert a C-link to this part. And this is actually perfect, because then I can attach my mini link to the C-link. So let's do something for this part right here. I want to have a bit of a longer chain and then 2 shorter ones. Good, so I want to attach my chain from down here. How do we plan on doing that? I'm just going to use this boot and this zip tie. So I'm inserting the zip tie through the small hole right here, and then I'm going to push it out from wherever I can. There we go. Then I'm going to put this boot inside, and I have to pull the zip tie back out from over here. How do I want to do that? I'm going to use my scissors for this. Splendid. Oh, I'm a genius, am I not? Okay, so let's just push this inside. So I have my little boot in there that is going to hold the zip tie in place. Now I'm going to attach my small chain. Close this off. There we go. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Not sharp, splendid. So we have our little chain attached to the ball. So I will attach my chain, the pulley chain, to it now. Where do we want to put this? I'm going to insert it from here. going to attach my bracelets to the ends. I'm picking out 2 zip ties to attach the bracelets to the chain. So perfect. And then the green one. Perfect. So this is going to be my pulley side. I picked out a bit of green chain and I attached a mini link to it. Now I'm going to put some charms on it. So I'm just taking out this red mushroom. Okay, so this charm is a bit too... The loop of this charm is a bit too small, so I'm going to take a zip tie to attach it. And since I'm using a lot of yellow, I'm just going to use yellow for this too. Now let's see if we can fit this zip tie through the eyes and also attach a C-link to the eyes. So blend it and then I could put on one of these guys. And then attaching my ball to the end. So this is my chain. I'm going to actually attach it to this right here. Good. Like this. And I'm going to attach this up here. For the top, I'm going to use 2 short chains and attach them to the other chain with mini links. This. And then like this. For the top part, I need a C-link. I'm going to just attach that now, and a link lock. Like this. Good, and now I'm going to attach some more charms from down here. And I actually thought I'm going to attach some yellow charms because I think it looked really sweet with the yellow combined, so I just got these guys. I've attached my mug with a zip tie, not with a mini link, because I want it to be a bit more stable. And then I'm going to take some balls. So these have loops, so you can attach them to whatever you want to. This was the first chain. Now comes the second chain. Where's the end? There it is. And I would just like to attach more yellow charms to these guys. Here we go. And my last chain. Or I can use these ones right here. I'm always attaching one charm to every other link. But obviously, if you want to, you can attach one to each link or however you like this. This is not really a very instructional video. Let's attach this too. And I think I'm done. That was my video on how you can put together a little toy for your Shuggies as a little inspiration. And I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Subscribe to my other channel if you're interested, but I'm not posting regular vlogs over there at the moment. I'm sorry. It's Awesome Shuggie Mom Vlogs. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and I am going to add the links and names in the description box below if you want to follow us over there. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment below, and I'm going to make sure to reply as soon as possible. So thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!